Welcome to Module 2, Lesson 4, Monthly Optimizations. In this lesson, we're going to cover the monthly optimizations you should be implementing in your Google Ad account to turn clicks into profits. Let's open up our optimization workflow template and jump into it. All right, so we're here in the optimization workflow template and we have our monthly items listed out. So let's go ahead and talk through each one so you have some context. First is to audit your campaign settings. This shouldn't be new to you. Essentially, we just want to double check our campaign settings. Make sure that we're targeting the right network so we don't have display and search combined together. They're separated. Search partners you can totally have as an option in your campaigns, and then you can do a breakdown by network to see if the search partners is working for you or not. Bidding, you want to make sure that your bidding is correct and that it hasn't been updated by accident, or for God forbid you have the auto recommendations still turned on and they automatically updated your bid without your consent. That could have happened, so you want to make sure you have that turned off. And your location options. You want to make sure it's set to presence and people who are actually in your target location or regularly in, and not people who are, potentially in other areas and they're interested in that location. We're going to want to review the month-over-month pipeline impact from Google Ads. At the end of the day, we're running ads so we can generate revenue, and revenue comes from initially having pipeline. So we want to make sure that we're reviewing that impact. So if you don't have a dashboard like this, where you can see month over month. So I can see, okay, in January, we drove X amount of pipeline. And then I can come to the next month and I can change my date range. And then I can compare and I can see, okay, in February, we drove this month, or et cetera, whatever that time frame is. You need that because you have to connect your activity to revenue. This is the example template that we've talked about extensively already throughout our series. And you can get this, or you can make something else in something like Looker or Tableau. It doesn't really matter, but you need something like this so you can do this. In addition to that, outside of reviewing your month-over-month pipeline impact, you want to review your performance by campaign theme. So like I mentioned, especially if you have a big Google Ad account with hundreds of campaigns, you want to group all of the similar campaigns together by theme and then report on the theme performance. So, hey, here's how non-brand's doing. Here's how brand is doing. Competitive, RLSA, and then you can report on performance by theme when it comes to the visibility. So their impression share metrics, how visible are you, your search impression share, your loss to rank, your loss to budget, search top impression share, your cost, how much are you spending per theme, what is your cost per conversion, what is your conversion rates, and then what are your volumes, right? So like, are you driving more volume in a certain theme versus other? Should we move budget around? So you really want to do the performance at the campaign theme level. You want to review your quality score. So like we talked about, how to export that quality score and then put it into a pivot table and then see, okay, month over month, is our quality score actually improving? In the case of when we did the audit with this example client, all of their keywords were below 7. It was really low. And landing page experience had 94% below average. So we make changes, we check back in a month, we run these numbers and we check and we see, okay, did our landing page experience improve? Did it go from 94% to like 70% below average, as an example? And our overall quality score improved, right? Are we moving in the right direction? Next is your geographic performance and budget allocation. So you want to go ahead and see of all your campaigns in the different regions you're targeting, which regions are performing better than others. Is North America performing better than EMEA or APAC or so on and so forth? You want to break that out and then understand where your budget is going by region and then making the necessary changes. Device performance and budget allocation, same thing. Which devices are performing best for you? Is there an opportunity for you, like, for example, in B2B, desktop usually performs the best compared to mobile and tablet. Is there an opportunity to potentially just target desktop devices? So you can export that report in the device section and then do that analysis. Keyword and match type performance. Are there certain keywords that are doing better for you than others? Certain match types? All of these are insights for you to be able to pull on levers for optimization. Reviewing your landing page performance and any experiments that you're running. How are your landing pages performing? Are you running experiments? If you're not, that's definitely an opportunity. We're going to talk about that later. But you want to make sure you're giving your landing pages actual effort and attention. And then last but not least is, are you implementing net new campaign experiments? Are you actually testing new experiments? If you're not, then that is a massive opportunity for you to improve performance. And Google Ads makes this really easy with their, I can show you here, with their campaign experiments tool. You can run different campaign experiments really simply. So highly recommend that you check this tool out. You can create different experiments, and it just makes life so much easier. We're going to talk about this more in a future lesson. Your action item for this lesson is to implement the monthly workflow optimizations as shown. I hope you received a ton of value so far. Please share AdConversion with your friends or colleagues. Leave us a testimonial. We appreciate your help. I'll see you in the next one.